Hello everyone. So, first off, I did notice something somewhat interesting. Oh yeah, right. This game is also kind of loud. I was about to turn this game up, and then I realized about how loud this game was. Yeah, I probably don't want to, I probably don't want to go and increase it. So, well, I probably don't want to increase it to where, like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to turn it down anyway. So, yeah. Now, something interesting that I did not know about this is apparently this had a cross class one. So like uh I think this might be based off the style that does seem to be like, oh wait, no, this is cross class essentially. So if I get 1500 I get a reduction of magic damage across all classes by 20%. So, yeah. Kind of interesting there. So, yeah. Might be good to, now knowing that, to start leveling up some other classes. Like this one as well, since this goes across all classes, essentially. So, which one is... So, first off, I'm probably going to switch out this for... Yeah, sure, Assault 7. Because I want to unlock another power for this. This should be easy, essentially, and then I just need to unlock the class-specific one.
Farm work is pretty good wing exercise.
The key is to have fun with everything.
Okay. They're all printed.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Onwards, fireball! So some other things that I will probably be doing is... Well, one, there's that. So that seems interesting. But yeah. I'll first go to Emo, who's over here. This should be down over here. If I could stop getting lost and stuck, that would be helpful. Why is Emo not here? Oh well, I guess I'll go for Heim then. Sure, let's go with this. The Yukar one. Why not? Well, if it is Amara, what brings you to my humble atelier? And who is this? You never told me you had a pet! Yay! The unicorns are pet! I love this start. This is how you. This is the best way to start Harvestella. Just go and call some arrogant little thing a pet, just so I can see the reaction to it being called a pet. I feel like that would be top comedy. Pet! The audacity! I am Unicorn of the Cryptids! Unicorn. Ah, well, that makes sense. Do tell, good sir, what manner of place is this? With all these contraptions shattered about, I hasten to surmise we are in this gentleman's storage room. Although I can't fault your assumption, given its present state, I asked for an ounce more respect from my earlier. Why? What purpose would that serve? You are really insulting the man in his home? The audacity of you. Enough dilly-dally. We are here about my princess. Do your ears work as well as your mouth? Princess, what's this about? He's putting the situation to hide. So that's it, is it? I suppose this princess must be the say that reigns from Castle Lewis. Is that right, Mr. Unicorn? You address me as Sir Unicorn. A gentleman's gentleman should refrain from being overly familiar. Woman's gentleman, thank you. Or gentleman's gentlewoman, thank you very much. Because Mara is a female. Can you not be can I not be assuming my pronouns as for this? I mean, by technicality, they are right. They are right that I am a guy playing a female in this game. But also, like, how dare you? My character's gender is not male. My character's gender is indeed female. I'll have you know, I prefer to be a beautiful maiden's gentleman. Oh, so like Mars? But moving swiftly along, the road to meeting the princess is a different one. You understand? What makes you say that? What do you know? It may be faster for you to see for yourself than it would be for me to try to explain. We'll find the castle if we leave Chateau and travel east. I believe there is a lot like to be gleaned about the royal family there. In that case, we best move with great haste. I'll go with you, of course. You'll need someone to show you the way. You also seem to be on good terms with this unicorn. With this princess, Mr. Unicorn. I appreciate an introduction when we find her. What villainous machinations are you brewing in that tiny human mind of yours? Anyway, let's be off. We should strike while the iron's hot. Do not ignore me, manservant, heel! Shut up! You're outvoted here, Unicorn. So Mara, welcome to my earlier. I take it by you being here that you read the letter I sent you. So something about a presentation? Well remembered. I think I'm ready to show off my submarine, the facility to the children of the Chateau. It's my magnum opus. I told a night and day working on it. Can't wait to see the looks on their faces during the grand unveiling. I want to ride in it. Yeah, it's good to see that even you are impressed by the majesty of my creation. But last, I'm afraid I require your assistance behind the scenes. My assistance? Yeah, with what? I want to ask if it was important. Recently, I can't say I have much experience with hosting such things. Our children are our most important spectators. Surely someone as skillful as you would be willing to help. I guess somebody has to, yeah. Thank you, that's so kind of you to say. We should start out there, it's hot. Let's call the children at once. I need to make a, go make a few last minute preparations. Please wait here until the children arrive, will you? Hello everyone, thank you for gathering here today for the grand unveiling of my summary. How fortune stands upon you, who will witness a pioneering invention. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Behold, the sunken ship turned submarine. Wow, what is that? It's a big metal fishy. That's so cool. Do you make this all by yourself? Wow, you're smart. I'm glad I'm glad to see you all so impressed. If you're impressed by how it looks, wait till you see what I can do. It does stuff too? Can it make candy? Can you use it to play dress up? I would go press all the buttons, but I don't think that there's a law. So, I think no, no, and no. No, no, no. Never quite so mundane. What? Then what can it do? I'm glad you asked. As you see, the submarine can travel to the ocean bottom. The ocean has a bottom? That it does. An area that remains unexplored to this day. In one fell swoop, the submarine can dive all the way to the ocean floor. I'm sure there must be fantastical creatures and buried treasure waiting for us in the depths. So, what do you think? Are you not entertained? I like how he's just casually like, so, what do y'all think? Are you not entertained? Is that it? Yeah, I can't make yummy food or play fun games? I'm afraid not. Yeah, sir, I think you had the wrong target audience. I think you did. Just a tad. Just a tad. Well, yeah, it is cool. Kids are not obsessed with what's on the ocean floor. They're not obsessed with they're not obsessed with, at all with money. They are not obsessed at all with exploration. Technically. There's a bit of them that are, but not like all of them are. But yeah. And then yeah, it's just casually how it is otherwise. So I can't use it to play dress up? Well, its original purpose was to dive into the ocean deep. And then it transports when it gets there, right? Now, why would it do that? Wait, so the fact that it can reach the ocean floor really doesn't impress you? I don't know. Should it? Yeah, somebody see something cool. I thought you were gonna show something neat, like what Miss Fiasola used to make. I admit defeat. Oh, that was hardly my most defining moment. I just have to put more energy towards my next grand presentation. Leon, with the children during safely home, I suppose it's time for cleanup. The children mentioned to Pistola? Hi, Pistola. Let's take that. So I can't do this. Why don't you head on home too? Thank you for all your help today. I'm sure. I'll be sure to repay the favor someday. Goodbye for now, Mara. Sandstone and physical attack +2. Wait, why does he go physical attack? Might as well do this one while waiting. While waiting for Emo. Or are you kidding me? He still has to come back. Oh, what's really going on? Lorelai's gone now, so what's the problem? I might be able to help. Thanks, but I don't know how you could help. See that massive building over there? That's a lighthouse. At night, it lights up like bam. And we use it a landmark to help us get back to Chateau when we're at sea. I've never seen it light up before. You wouldn't. It hasn't been lighting up at all recently. Started just after Lorelai started showing up. In the beginning, we thought it was they weren't switching on the lighthouse because of Lorelai. But even now that Lorelai's gone, there's still no sign of the light coming back on. It's a real problem for us because we can't do our nighttime fishing. And for us people in Chateau, that lighthouse is our beacon of hope. It's not shining, it kind of puts the downer on the whole village. What do you mean by beacon of hope? The light has always been there, show us the right way. That's Chateau's beacon of hope. That's what old folk used to tell us back in the day. But now we don't know what's going on with it. This is the first time the light's been out for this long. Do you have any idea why? Like the lighthouse being broken? Well, now you mentioned there's been a rumor going around about it. Oh, what have you heard? I heard the lighthouse keep returning to drunkard. Instead of going to work, he's always in the tavern drinking. What, you mean he's just been slacking off? Apparently, I don't know if it's true though. The lighthouse keeper's always been so hardworking and dedicated. It's hard to believe he would be a drunkard. Maybe you could check for him in the tavern. They're sure he should be in there drinking, still drinking. No, the lazy so-and-so enjoy himself at the tavern while people like us are out here trying to make a living. If find him, give him an earful for the both of us, will you? To be fair, I also like how how my default form is the fighter. And as you can tell, I don't even have the fighter equipped. But I still look like a fighter. Oh yeah, right. I never explained the joke. So, for anybody curious about the title of the stream, it's not even that. That's like it's not that much of a joke. Like it's kind of sad that after like what 14 hours, almost 15, and like yeah, after 4 hours, sorry, after 14 hours. I still not got a healer, so by technicality, I have less healing capability in this game than a cat. There's an actual cat that's recognized as a doctor. And it totally would probably have more healing capability than me in this game. Well, other than with the food, but like I'm not fully counting food. Dude, you've been drinking again. How long are you gonna keep this up? The whole town's waiting for the lighthouse keeper to come back. Okay. I'm not a lighthouse keeper anymore. Wow, he's out of it. Sorry, who are you? Do you want to talk to our lighthouse keeper? Sorry, right now my dad is. Lighthouse keeper this, lighthouse keeper that. Shut up! I'm sick of it. I'm not fit to be called a lighthouse keeper anymore. Dad, where are you going? Sorry you had to see him like that. What happened to him? I have no idea. Don't want to tell anyone this is wrong. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to him about? You see, the lighthouse keep. I mean, Dad, I can't talk right now. But I'm here if you don't mind talking to me. Can you turn the lighthouse back on? I can't, I'm afraid. Only my dad knows how to work the lighthouse. Thus, it needs repair first. And it's Dad who's always done all the inspections and repairs. I tried to fix it myself, but on my own, there's only so much I could do. So it's not as easy as just switching the light back on, I'm afraid. Sorry, there isn't more I could do. Let me help you with the prayers. Oh? Are you sure? But what do you gain from helping? I gained seeds and money. That's what I gained. Technically just seeds. Both are valid options. Money and seeds. That's very valid. You'd like to help? That's pretty nice of you, man. Thanks, let's see what we can do then. Also, I'm a gal. First, could you come with me to, could you come to the lighthouse with me? Well, by technicality, my character is a gal. I'm still a guy. So, yeah. This almost makes me want to play with the guy, just to see if they actually accidentally switched it so that, like, the girl gets the guy events, and the guy gets the girl events, essentially. So, yeah. Once I see the exact state of it, I'll be able to help, tell you where you can get out. Alright, come on in. Excuse me. So this is what lighthouse is like. I haven't tied you up properly though. Sorry. Would you like me to help? Let's see, I'll have to fix some mechanics. So, I'll let you to get the materials for me. But, we're gonna need quite a few of them. They're all, they're from us called Robastos. Right, so they live at the bottom of the sea. I usually buy these kinds of things for the traveling merchant, but they seem to be out of stock recently because of Lorelei. I'll take you around the coral shrine. The coral, what? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like you have a good idea where to start. Glad I've got you to help. You'll probably need to defeat about 5 of them to get enough the materials we need. Thanks, I knew you could feel the robustness of Coral Shrine. Okay, cool. Where even is Nemo? Kanotulao? She did say the beach, right? Shalatoa Beach. Or a different Shalatoa Beach. No, it says it's right here. She only gonna show up at like 10? Is it anybody in my party that's glitching things out? No, not seemingly. Guess I need to look this up because like she should be here. Like I don't know why. Um. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I don't have any extra information. Guess I should just search around as much as I can. Okay. Could be just that it's not. It's just gonna wait till the next day, but yeah.
I have to go.
Hmm.
Check around there next time.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. We have Kez, me, and then Oxizer.
See you later. Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies.
I feel embarrassed myself during my presentation. I let the children down the press. I strive to do better to earn back their trust and for the sake of their family. Anyway, I'd like to repay you for your assistance with the press. The rest of this meal Chateau's best will suffice. Come meet me in the end. I do look forward to seeing you. Thanks again for your help the other day. I feel a lot better having spoken to you, honestly. But still on that. The dragons have started coming out of the head again. You got no idea why. We might stop in by my house when you have the time. Sorry to bring this thing, but I'll still have someone to bounce off ideas off of. See you there. They have stopped by earlier. It was nice to see the children smiling. It's clear they're still reeling after what happened with Diala. Hopefully things will return to normal soon. Oh, that's right. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. It's rather important, so if you could come back into the office soon, that would be a big one. But the fireball.
See you later.
Okay, so she just straight up did not show up. So it was one of those things where the game literally glitched out and said, oh hey, by the way, like, she's here, but we're not gonna let you talk to her. Like, at all. Oh, Hamara, thank you for visiting again. I've promised to fill with the children today. They should be here any moment. Emo! Hello, you two. We're here. Can we start the lesson already? I want to grow up and have pretty voices just like you. Oh yeah, you mentioned it in your letter. I did. I'm glad you remembered it. Hey Emo, who's your friend? I know. There's someone Emo fancy. Yo, let's go. Child is what we at. Let's go. To be fair, Emo's still I would say probably Emo's my favorite character out of this game. Like, out of all these groups, I would say probably Emo's my favorite. Fancies? I think they mean lovers. I just wanted to say that to Emo and see it. Lovers? I don't think I understand. Aww. Aww. She doesn't want to get she doesn't feel the need to go and have a passionate relationship, much like much like the D&D characters I have named Ball and Lilith. Because yeah, for anybody that actually sees the stuff I do for like the Chaos Police Force, I will be doing well yeah, I'm continuing the week upload type things for the D&D sessions. obviously, if it's a bit shorter of one due to like a TPK or something, then yeah, I will probably leave it at that one. Oh, sorry, I'll probably upload a second one. Such as I believe the one time that I actually uploaded 2 in 1 week was session 3, where there was a TPK, and then essentially right after that was pretty much almost another TPK. But yeah. Oh yeah, right, that one. But yeah, it is what it is. It is essentially. And so yeah, so pretty soon here, well, pretty soon in terms of like the stuff for the uploads. Yeah. Y'all are about to meet Ball. Oh, essentially. So like, in the coming weeks, Ball is going to finally be introduced in terms of what gets uploaded, and then soon after that, we go and get the stuff with Lilith that's being uploaded. So yeah, do look forward to that. Essentially, I am very excited for all of it. But yeah, okay. How could you not? I don't get it either. It's, you know, like mom and dad stuff. RIP! No. They're married, stupid. I know that. You can be married and lovers too, you know? Yeah, that's true. It's just that being married is a sign that two people really do love each other a lot. So, yeah. It is what it is. Oh, and also for reference on the D&D uploads, it's anytime that there's a long enough thing to where like there warrants essentially like an entirely new video because like it's added on like basically a half hour or more to the video, then yeah, I'm probably gonna do a 0.5 and upload 2 things at that one time, especially if it directly relates to like what happened in the session, essentially. But yeah, whether or not I'm going to upload upload the other one with the section inside of it, I have no idea. You mean like Esla? Who the frick is Esla? Esla? Oh, whatever. Enough about the low WW stuff. I practice already. Right, that's what you're here for. Come this way, you two. It's time to begin our lesson. Yes, ma'am. I guess the children in grade senior lesson. How was it this time, Evo? You're both getting very good. I bet we can cover so much and still have a lot of fun together. Yay! Hey, everyone's gonna think I'm awesome at the next sea shanty practice. Emo, do you mind if I invite some friends next time? If they're happy to have me as their teacher, then please do. Emo? No offense. No offense. But, like... Yeah, I think that with this, it's like everybody would kind of, like, be... I think that everybody would kind of, like, enjoy you to be their teacher. Looks like you're a singing teacher now. A teacher? Me? I'm gonna call her Miss Eva from now on. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Thanks for the lesson, Miss Emo. I look forward to the next one, Miss Emo. Okay. Do you not like the word miss? Is it really okay for them to think of me as a teacher? She's unsure of so. I don't see why not. Mara. You would probably make a great teacher. You think so? I never considered it. I just thought the singing at the tavern was enough. But teaching the children was a lot of fun. I think it's good to follow your heart, yeah? I don't know. I do want to keep singing at the tavern for everyone. Or do I, or become a singing teacher? What else do you think I could do? Take your time and think about it. You're right. Let me go back to the tavern now. Please do visit again soon, Mara. Song that cures all party and status ailments. What? What? Really increases the party's physical and magic scores. Okay. Might as well do the other stuff. Also, wait, why do I have two pinks? Just realized this. One's here. Why? Okay, fair enough. Let's go with the pompous unicorn. I haven't seen this before. There it is! The castle! I remember! Of course, that is where I... Princess! Well, that was quite a unique last hurrah. Are you okay? I am fine. Seems as engineer goes over. Thank goodness for that. Anyway, welcome to Castle Lewis. Now, tell me, Mr. Unicorn. The princess you're searching for would happen to be Princess Liddell, would it? Correct! I'm serving Her Royal Highness, Princess Liddell. It would behoove you to refer to as higher representatives, being servants to, the servant of Her Majesty. Is there a problem? We may have a spot of trouble. Trouble? Liddell is dead. Right, we had to give up, Princess Liddell after all. What are you saying? I would not acquit when I'm so close. I thought bringing mystery or might choose something. But it looks as though the castle refused to stir. Enough with the riddles! If you know why, then out with it! Because the castle is empty. Always has been. What? The gates to Castle Lewis have never opened. It said the noble bloodline watches over the people from high inside the castle. Nor has someone seen a hint of people inside, aside from this side of the drawbridge. It's not much, but that's all I know. In other words, Princess Liddell has never granted anyone an audience. Even with their arrival of kindness, the inner workings of the castle haven't seemed to move once. But I've spoken to Princess Liddell myself countless times. I have vivid memories of the castle interior stored inside the recesses of my magnificent brain. Even now, I can see her. Princess! Again with that, are such outbursts of regular occurrence for you? Regardless, meeting with Princess Liddell will be much more difficult than anticipated. I will not quit. I'm afraid to do that, but if we're unable to raise this drawbridge, the mystery is running even deeper. Okay. Oh. So now, what enemies are I looking for specifically? Oh, the Rapsos. Well, there's one of them.
I'll do my best.
That enemy looks to be on another level. We're better off avoiding it.
Well, look like I didn't have to deal with that to go and get the kind of to the doll.
That enemy looks to be on another level. We're better off avoiding...
Shut up.
That was a good workout.
Let's get this over with.
Didn't really care. Just wanted to go and run by it.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, so like, good to know that these are like cross jump ones. So if I'm done, so if I got it through to there, then I'm good. And I don't have to go and worry about all that.
I'll do my best. That was a good workout.
Why are there so little of those enemies?
That was a good workout. Let's get this over with.
Ooh, that's actually quite good. One, two, three. So I'll get those two. Oh yeah, I'll get these three because that's required for that. Then that. Essentially. Actually that better, but still. Wait for the upgrade on that. Oh! Oh! Interesting. I didn't know I could just come directly into the island. Hello, Zaki! Nice to see that you are first. How are you? Do you have those materials? Thanks, this should be just right. Can you fish there first with us? I hope so, but I might need to call on you again if anything else comes up. Your regulars so that I are pretty complicated. You can get hurt if you don't know how to use them. My dad taught me in theory, but in practice I never actually done the repairs myself, so I might need your help again. I hope you won't mind. Ah, understandable. What do you have for lunch? It'll be easier if Dad just came back though. I bet he was looking after such a complicated building by himself all this time. I hope you two can make up. Yeah. Like I said, I got money and seeds. That's all that you need for payment, right? Right. Good enough payment for me. Wait. When did I get these seeds? I don't even want to know. Since I'm here already, might as well. I thought I said this was a spot. Ah, Mara. Were you waiting for long? I've been staying here for a while. This is my apologies. That was never my intention. How about I buy you something? My treat. Anyway, shall we go in? Sure. Welcome. I've kept the table open for you. Thank you, bartender. I see you're always trying to I see you're trying the crowds as always. Yeah, flatter me all you want. I won't give you a free drink. I would never dream of it. So alright, let's take a seat. To be fair, don't we get free drinks? Because we are a friend of Emo and then also saved his business. That presentation the other day was quite strong. The thought of those children one day being my accomplices makes me worry about the future. What do you mean accomplices? You're going to go commit a crime there, sir? Trying to come through sounds like chaos. Yeah. I've had a pretty lady by my side. However, I feel like I would be able to achieve anything. Would you like a refill? I suppose I would. What's this? I haven't seen your face here. Are you new? Huh? Oh, yes I am. Well, I am the lucky one. I've stepped into this tavern countless times, and not once have I seen a beauty quite like yours. Wow, sir. You're right. You're already with a woman, and you're going to talk to another woman on it? Wow, how dare you, sir? I'm offended. But. That's enough, fine. I want you to try to sweet talk the new blood. Off you go now. The other guests are calling. Okay, excuse me. Bartender, you're so cruel. I nearly won her over. I'll catch you laying a hand on my staff and I'll lay my hands on you. Got it? Oh my. We can't be having that. Very well. I'll stay for showering the girls with the praise they deserve. You never used to be this much of a sleaze. Okay, yeah, what changed? He was different? Now I'm curious. Yeah, like I've only known him like this. You mean that he was actually not like this? I am definitely curious about that. He was completely opposite. Straight-laced is the word I use. It's hard to believe such a guy ended up turning into the womanizers you see today. Yeah, exactly. Come now, bartender. One man should divulge in another man's past. Oi. 1, it's entertaining. 2, I gotta know. I gotta know at this point, what the frick happened? Was it that your wife, like Pistola or something died? What are you ashamed of? Truth is, you're an upstanding gentleman. That's not what I have a problem with. Smooth moves, son. This is another misfire for the local ladies' band. Hey, there's no misfire. She was putting my hands until I was rudely interrupted. Alright. You still shot your shot, eh? And you missed. What do you say, Hein? Maybe someone rich with experience like me can teach you a thing or two. I'm afraid not to beg, but to beg for advice from an old drunk. You're missing out. All it cost you was a dream. By the by, I heard you've been showing off your new gizmo to those whippersnappers. Did I buy my summary? That's the one. Don't tell me you're still souping up that what you can call it. If by souping up you mean inventing, it's already completed. Inventing something. Just be careful you don't turn it into all the solo with all that mumbo jumbo. I may not know much about inventing, but only fools waste their lives going about chasing silly dreams. That's enough of that. Yeah, I don't care if you're drunk. Never, ever insult a man's dream. Literally, never do that. That is not only quite insulting, it is insanely demeaning. It is actually insanely demeaning. Like, you really shouldn't. Don't mind him. He's too drunk to know right from wrong. No, it's fine. And I don't really care what he has to say. Are you done already? Just step out for some fresh air. What's up with him? Marv, would you mind to see if he's okay? I was already planning to do that. Oh, Mara, sorry for walking out like that. Who was Fasola? I'll tell you about it better when the time is right. But for now, I think we should call it a night. I have some things to consider for the next presentation anyway. Special technique turbulence fight. Christian attack by using the pile bunker. Prelude's tower lowers the enemy's physical magically. Okay, fair enough. I thought that was a place I could dive down. Apparently I was wrong.
That was a good workout.
Because I wanted to dive down here. Mostly so I could go this way. Small swing at the end. Sure, I'll drink it. This is one of these. It's fish. Probably got it right when I said. Go, I got every single fish.
Are you really going to fight it?
I am surprised to get. Oh, frick! So I have to go all the way over here. Well, I'm level 2 for that. Okay. Yeah, I traveled to through the silent cave on Nora map. Okay, interesting. Definitely the winner now. Holy couple RG. Our travelers, what brings you to the holy capital of Archie? Where you came to meet someone called Sharika? I see Sister Shrika. I say no, she does not take appointments with the likes of yourselves. What's over to just let you in? You may pass. We need to even say we're locking you up. Got to keep that in mind. So these people are very loud folks. Got it. Ew, that's so creepy. Well, I passed out of my home. Do I still get a penalty? Do I still get a pass out penalty if I passed out of my own home? Okay, no, I don't. Cool.
See you later.
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested. Bam! A letter came for you.
What's the other thing I had? It's it. This says the bar was here. Look at the face. So the bar. I did not it did not change no matter what kind of song is it. The only look and see where I find out. I told the bartender I still work, which I do, Mar. This year I might be able to get those repairs done as fast as I expect. But it goes without saying that I'm gonna need my dad's help before I understand last. Just right. Of course I'll do what I am, but it's a good honestly. Yeah, I'll let you last when you switch on. You should just swing by next time you attack. This is a coming air server was recently out. Coming of age, we now expect Chile to take a more active industry role alongside the game. They got for the anti-racial Snow was royal family. Castle was intelligence to
Farm work is pretty good wing exercise.
What else do I need as things to harvest? Those barriers first and foremost.
Welcome back. Are you taking good care of your flying bug friend?
Okay. Okay, so I'm still missing three quests in Shalatola.
See you later.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
See you later.
Bangkok lovelies. Bangkok lovelies. Bangkok lovelies.
Ship 12 of the... Okay, I'll keep that ship that.
Bye bye.
Yeah, you said you need help. Oh, hello, Mara. Did you read my letter? I've been going to see if you're okay. Yeah, exactly. Anything for a lovely lady. Or the lovely lady in the game. So. Thank you. I don't think they made anything bad, but still. Oh, sorry, I'm still singing. Do I have we talk after? I need to listen to something if you have the time, Mara. Here goes the show for the patrons. It's beautiful singing of it. Thank you all for listening. That was amazing. Woo, emo. Well, wait, don't leave yet. Huh? What's this last problem? Maybe they're a friend of yours? Oh, it's you. I've seen you here before. Sorry for calling you out so suddenly, but I need to speak to you. What do you want with Emo? Alright. Please don't get my way. It's important. Important. Emo, you're as wonderful as always today. Oh, thank you. Feel your voice is filling me with energy every time I hear you sing. That's very nice of you to say. Hey, that's why. Oh, Emo, I felt for you the moment I heard you sing. I really like you. Will you please go out? I was like, will you go out with me, please? Huh? What did you just say? Are you confessing? How dare you? Oh, to be young again. Ma, oh my, isn't that lovely? No, this isn't something to be impressed by. He's putting poor Emo in such an awkward situation confessing like this. Exactly, miss. Thank you? I like you a lot too. Really? No way, when did Emo get so close with a guy like that? Yeah, alright, this is young love in blue. Oh, Emo, so, will you go off? Yes, where are we going? Hmm? No, that wasn't what I meant by go out. It wasn't? Remember with the kids the other day? The thing about fancies? It's why the real me behind the young man's words. Oh, so that's what he meant. I'm so sorry, I can't go out with you. But please don't think that means I dislike you or anything. I like everyone in Charlottella. So that's how it is. Oh, of course. It was time for me to. It was time for me to ask you to give me a special treatment out of the blue. I'm sorry. No, Eva. Thank you for being so upfront with me. That you listen to me at all is more than enough. You know? Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't even be mad at a man shooting his shot, basically. I mean, it's not. It clearly didn't work, but like, yeah. Nothing says that you can't do anything. I'll keep cheering you on though, so please don't stop singing. Alright, I'll do my best. Mara, what should I do now? Do your break, Imo. The back room's open for you. Oh, okay. Would you mind accompanying her, Mara? That was such a shock. You and me both. I feel like I should apologize to him. He's not a bad person. I just misunderstood. That's nobody's fault. Still, I'll apologize next time I see you. Do you think there would be a time when I go out with someone? I mean, is there somebody you had in mind? Because if you fancy me, then the answer is yes. I'm all for that. I don't know. I said before that I like everyone in Charlottella, but not that way, I guess. Besides, I'm a siren. Can I stay in Charlottella forever? You feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. I'll be going back now. Everyone else is waiting for me. Please do visit again soon, Mara. Now the set of Lorelai's tears. But more importantly, get the party bonus of +3 magical defense and +3 physical. About 3%. And there's a reason that outside the stairs is that Evo is by far my most close person. Yeah, something. Please see and keep wants me to experiment. I've been trying everything I can do to live to some new ideas. Can't think of anything. That's all I could do with you. Get a chance, could you bring me some meals? Anything would do, just whatever you could go along your trail. I appreciate it. Ice cream. Winter, summer, winter spicy fish. Super spicy Argentine hot pot. Mapu tofu. Meat with herbs and spices. Jackson's temptation. Aaron fur coat. Pepper cream pan. And Argentine cabbage stew. I'll be right here if you make. So if you make any more food, please bring me some. Fall and winter, spring and winter. So that's next season, and then winter. Obviously, this is more of a winter thing. Oh, okay. Let's explore. This is an area, so why not, right? Definitely genius, but it's monolith. Look at the chest over here. It's not. Huh. That makes no sense to have that be open then. Alright. I mean, this is just a decently poorly designed game, so, like, fair enough, I guess, on about that. I don't know why I expected I don't know why I expected a hidden thing in some place where, like, you would obviously hide a thing. Like, cause like a place like this is like fair enough. I'm not. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I was not expecting anything over here, but I was not surprised about that being there either. That's what I expected. I was wondering that there was something that seemed a bit out of the way. That either A, I was just checking for nothing, Sideshow was there, or B, it was essentially just there, essentially, rather than like, oh hey, by the way, yeah, we're just gonna have this thing here, and yeah, nope. I mean, maybe somebody shows up there, but like, unless you have that event, makes like no sense. Wow, there's a lot of monocytes there. There's a monolith literally everywhere in this town. Why the frick can the other towns not be like this? Like, actually, I don't mind the fact that there's a bunch of monoliths there. I want the other towns to be like this. Why the frick are they not like this? How dare they? Hey, because, like, I do not expect that random place down there that I just literally went through. Like, if you tell me there's an important thing going on in there, I would be like, you're lying. Like, there's no way. No shot there's something that goes interesting go on there. First sea slide is to try the divine sea slide cave through here. At the moment, access is through. If you want to go to enter, you need to get permission. Where can we get permission from? The Order's headquarters is in the temple. I feel like there's something weird going on here. Oh, did you see someone come through here just now? No, what? It's the intruder. He showed up again. What? That scoundrel trying to get past us? Hello again. Psst. Don't tell them you saw me. Who the frick are you? You're like that. I'm not into guys, but you remind me of Sturk. More specifically, I think... I forget. I want to say it's the Maruru Sturk that I like the most. Cause like I forget. I want to say it's Maru, cause I want to say that it's like I want to say Maru is the one that Sturk is my favorite character. Cause there's one out there where Sturk is my favorite character. I've mainly played those three. And like the reason why the main reason why I like Sturk most is the fact that like he's honestly amazing. Like do you like some of the other characters? I mean, yeah. Like he would not be the one that I marry, but in terms of like my favorite design, what I like most about them and stuff like that, yeah, like Sturk's there. This Evo is currently my favorite. This guy, yeah, close second, like, already close second, and like I don't even know much about him. Too bad, you can quickly fall in that Reiki. And when you start off high in the Reiki, yeah, you can easily fall very quickly. You start off low. Also, you're not going to go higher, very likely, but like. You can easily go higher. Where'd he go? Have you seen him? I'm the intruder. Do you take me for fuel? You'll pay for that later. There's a good friend, take care. You know, it's something we gotta get first for the RCs. We're gonna have to go to the temple and ask. Told you? Why the frick do you make 2 temple warps? I like this down for the number of warps. I hate the fact of how they're listed. Hello, do you have some business here? We want to check the seaside, but we need your permission first. This is how I do, Luke. You let us in? It's easy for you to check the seaside. Leave that to our missionaries. That's their job. Remember, we are under instruction to not let those who aren't flows into indulge into the temple. That's just an excuse. Yeah, you don't know what it is. That won't waste my breath. Excuse me? Hey, now that's a bit harsh. Let's give these travelers a chance to hear them out. Oh, it's you again. I knew we'd meet again. How are you, Sharika? But Sister Sharika, those without fellow CJ are tainted souls. We must not allow them into the temple. I guess that makes me a tin soul then. I don't have one. But you're different. You are consecrated at birth. You don't need a flows in Dolgina. Whatever. Who gave you these hers? Depending on who it is, I might be able to arrange something. The Patriarch. The Patriarch? Are you sure? Yes, sister. Oh. If it's says so, then there must be a good reason for it. Hold on a minute. You changed your tone. Why are you acting all respectful all of a sudden? I'm sorry, it doesn't look like I'll be able to get you into the temple. We'll need Flo's and Georgina then. I think that's your best bet. How do we get one? A lot of people who have been baptized at the temple of Georgina can wear one. What do you mean by baptized? I'm not sure how it all works. I'm a missionary, so most of my work is out of the house. Since both the Flos and Georgina and the temple are pretty recent development. Try visiting the temple in Georgina. There's a priest there called Thursdays. He might be able to get somewhere. So you should be able to get somewhere, or if you speak to him. At least now it makes sense. Hey, that guy! It's the guy from earlier. Form an order line here for baptisms. Either way, if you're here to get baptized, please get in line. Shuriken is here. Oh, so Shuriken is here. Outdoorseas. You look like travelers. And? That's Shuriken. She was supposed to come and talk to the Patriarch when she got back from her research. Well? I'm sorry, I'm afraid only a believer of the order may receive baptism. What's over we're inundated with the evacuees from Duxa at the moment. It's some kind of disaster? Not yet, but there will be. It's been foretold by the Patriarch's oracle. An oracle? Yes, there's been changes to the sea slightly recently. Since then, his eminence has been able to receive divine revelation. With regard to the oracle, disaster is imminent. Yesterday, we received an oracle that from the village of Daxa, received an oracle that the village of Daxa would be met with a great disaster in the very near future. The villagers are coming here in large numbers for refuge. Give me a break, you're telling me all you people believe in this fortune-telling nonsense? You are not believers? You can also see I had my doubts in the beginning too, but the oracle has been true every time. Whatever tricks that are pulling in that back in the background, I did concede that there's some truth to it. You don't believe in the teachings? What for? Believing won't put bread on the table. Why over for the order then? Well, that doesn't matter. Temple of Georgina is busy right now. I'm afraid I won't have the time to get you in for a baptism. Back to square one. The order is shorter than I expected. That's just what they're like though. Generally, someone they can wield power. This is how they avoid responsibility. When an organization gets this big, they just keep palming you off to others. I can't believe all this nonsense about oracles and predictive futures and stuff. These people need science. That priest didn't seem to believe in it though. What do we do now? We should do it. At this rate, I may even tell you the Patriarch himself won't still get us anywhere. I just say, don't you believe in the teachings? Leave it, they're outsiders. Let's not get involved. Either way, we'll be stuck with more of them begging for mercy once the Oracle's prophecy comes to fruition. I know, but we can't just allow the holy capital to keep getting tainted and sinned by these outsiders. They won't affect us. We are purified by our flows as Ingeligina. Still, I heard that someone intruded into the divine seaside cave. Wasn't that person an outsider as well? I wish not believe this would come here. Sorry, we didn't mean any harm. Alright, I think we should leave. Do you hear that? Yeah, they said there was an intruder, yeah. Yeah. Since someone intruded to the east side of the cave. That was probably the guy we saw dressed in black. We'll find him, we might be able to get in there without the order's permission. Yeah, you're right. Right, well that's our next one. Let's see if we can find any signs of that guy dressed in black. You might know if a secret is passageway to the sea site. We ain't gonna start though. It'll be a miracle if we actually found him. I say that it was that guy. Not bad. I shouldn't be joking about miracles around here. Let's just start by checking around the town. I hate this game. I hate the game when it gets to sections like this. Because it's literally like, oh, hey, by the way, you want to teleport? Deal with it. So, sorry. I'm gonna try this. Wait a minute. This is your flows engine. Pick up flows engine. Pick up, yeah. Hey. Yeah, I lost my flows engine. Have you seen it? Yeah, I'll give it back. Thing is, if I lost it out, I think you're a lifesaver. I probably could have done that to skip this part of the story, but like I honestly don't. Really true, it was wearing fake red clothes in Georgina. I assume that would be an ideological offense. It was good to premeditate if he went as far as to wear fake clothes in Georgina. Say I pay the Holly in next time. Well, maybe I can ask some hot soup. No wait, I'm not going there. You know, I heard that there's a ghost who shows up sometimes all dressed in black. Hey, you scared over that? No, that's not all. Apparently, the ghost is wearing fake red clothes in Georgina. Someone says he must have been cursed. The Holly, huh? I guess the same person that I treated with the reptile. Then I think we know where to go next. Should we check out the inn? Yeah, let's try the inn. You there. You look like you could do some damage, guy. My God, damage, guy. You make the legendary Damascus weapon. You'll find a better price anywhere else. What did you go? What do you say? Yeah! Sure, why not? Oh, that's not enough. But I can't afford that. That's as low as I could go. See ya. Huh? So yeah, apparently I'm still broke. Dude, I do hate the fact that like you can only make money by shipping in this game. I really one of the things I did like about Stardew over this game. You can ship something if you need the money, if you don't mind the money waiting until the next day. Or you can sell it to like Willie, Pierre, or Clint if you need the money like right then. To be fair, you can also sell it to Robin if it's a different thing. But yeah, like not often do you necessarily sell it to Robin. You typically sell it to like Willie or to Pierre. The rumor tells us that there's a ghost dressed in black at the end, right? That's gotta be the intruder, right? Let's ask the landlord. Good idea. Welcome to the Holly Inn. Do you need a room for the night? We're actually searching for someone. They do that somewhere else, please. Oh, Mara, let me handle this. Hello there. I guess here's your point. I know the secret of the flows in Georgina. You do? Yes, and it's huge. It's such a secret were to spread even further. This town would. Don't talk about that here. Are you sure you want to come out? The girl said she knew the secret that flows in Georgina. You there? You know it's true identity. Identity? Oh, you mean that identity? Yeah, I know very well. Well, we shouldn't discuss it out here in the open. Come over here. A secret passage. How do you find out it's secret? I don't know any secrets. Can you tell? I just said that to learn now. Alright, we heard the rumors in the town that the intruder was probably an ideological criminal, alright? So I pretended I was rebelling against the order too. I was just bluffing. Seems like I was proud to flow into Gina, so I used that as bait. Do you think it'll go this smoothly though? Because I did pick up on some useful life tips from the academy. People who say who are obsessed with an ideology are the same in every time period. Anyway, I think we'll be able to get something out of it. That's how I say about the inner room. Comment. Why are you at the end? The owner would never think to look for me here. Besides, the landlord will keep quiet about anything for the right price. It's a sin to make money in the teaching. So the landlord made this secret store to hide it from the order. Well, let's get down to business. I would like to join forces with you to overthrow the order. I mean, to be fair though, I will say, I don't mind a little bit of the making the money thing, but I do say I do kind of like it. Because like, if the US actually had that type of thing, to where like, like if the US had it to where it's like, basically, you should either be spending the money on things, or essentially like giving a lot more, whatever you really haven't used too much, in taxes, essentially. Like if it was that way, then it's like, okay, sure. I don't mind. And I actually would not mind it. Because to be fair, it also kind of curbs the price gouging thing that's rampant in the US. But, like, in terms of, like, making it so that, like, they can't make money, it's like, you do know that sometimes disasters happen, right? Like, if people are banned from making money, then, if they have their house suddenly collapse and need to rebuild it, it's like, how are they gonna afford to do so if they hadn't made money? Like obviously there's probably a little bit better things, but like, yeah. Or earlier, who cares about that? You're Sigfields. Sigfield? You were bluffing, weren't you? I guess you got me. Well, what do you actually want? Why did you go through such trouble to talk to me? We want to get to the winter sea slide. Oh, that? Well, sure, why not? I've already given away too much. Hello, Chell, how are you? Why is it that you keep coming in now, like 2 hours into stream? Like, you're not even the first message today. Like, normally there's somebody, normally you're the first message. I do know a hidden route to the seas, Psycho. I knew it. But if you want to know, it'll cost you. You want to strike up a deal? Of course, I'm not one to give away my service for free. Never necessary, you see. I'll only take you to the seaside if you pay me to hire. If you pay to hire me. 3,000 gorilla, I gotta do it. Well, that's extortionate. If anything, that's cheap. I'm highly capable. Mara, do you have a moment? I have a confession to make. I don't, like, have any money for this time. I'm actually kind of broke. Well, more like totally penniless. I know I'm willing to put it together, but I'm actually struggling. It occurred to me that time travelers would have money problems. But it makes sense, you know, to think of it. Sorry, I won't be much help here. Well, where's 3,000 gorilla? You're gonna pay her. Yeah, I'll pay you up, just not right now. This you don't have enough. Give me my purse. If you get me it, then I'll be on my way. It got worse, didn't it? So how bad did it get to now? Time to fish, because whenever I need money, I just go fishing. Wow! That's one massive loss streak. To be fair, Joe, this is why I mean, so wait, is this Duel Links or is this actually like Master Duel? Like, I basically need to know, like, is this a ranked Oh. I mean, to be fair, Weevil is not really that strong of a character. Let's be real. And you're probably going to be losing a lot just due to the fact that you're probably facing people that are using custom decks. So that's like your first problem. Cause like, basically one of the things that is like important to note from like me versus you in Master Duel, like if you build a character deck on Master Duel, like odds are a lot of whatever I go and build would probably go and outclass your deck, essentially. So like for example with Justin, essentially, like I was just kind of like dueling him. I wasn't really fully trying to teach him, basically. Cause like part of why he was why the gap is so big between me and him is the fact that like I'm using my main decks essentially, and so it's like I'm not using like the structure decks like he is. I'm straight up just being like, yeah, no, like here's a deck that I've built. So like odds are it's going to be a lot powerful than what they give you, because like unless you're talking about some of the lower decks that they have in ranked, like Eldritch, like yeah, it's not going to be like as powerful as what anything else I gonna do are. To be fair, speaking of Master Duel with that, I'm kind of surprised that they don't actually have you be capable to use like like in the little like duel rooms. I'm kind of surprised that they don't let you use the lower decks. Like, it seems like it's something you would probably that they should probably let you have, but like oh well. But yeah, like especially if you're like anime accurate decks, like unless you're talking about like more modern anime characters, like yeah, I would definitely be real. You're not gonna really win. like like no anime character has like a decently good deck. Like actually no, I can't say that. Because like I said, the Braids people, you might go and get good decks. So if you pick like Varus or Varus Revolter, whatever it is for that game. Playmaker is another good person. I believe yeah, I'm not sure whether she would be listed as Blue Angel or if she would be listed as Sky
The
Zyzen.
key is to have fun with everything.
Welcome back.
But yeah, like Sky, like the, yeah, like I'm not sure whether she would be like Blue Maiden, and Blue Angel or Sky Zyzen, but like that character or whichever one of those three it would be, like, yeah, that's another like good person to use. So yeah, like if you're not using one of those people, oh, then like, yeah, no offense, odds are you're probably going to lose, and you're probably going to be like going on loss streaks like that, especially if it's an anime accurate deck. Because like the only people that really use decks that are like really capable to face up to like the modern day are people from the modern day anime, like Braids. You might get a bit with like the Arc 5 people. Zexel, like that's about the low end. And and like even like you say, and like a lot of the 5Ds people, like they're kind of outdated. No offense. It's like at least if you're talking about anime accurate decks, because like obviously if you talk about the support and stuff like Stardust, Heroes, Odd Eyes, Utopia, etc., etc. Like all of those people have gotten upgrades. But like the anime accurate decks for them, no, those still wouldn't be good. Why is Central Days still quiet?
See you later.
Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies.
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested. There's a letter here for you.
I have no idea which fairy to thank, but thank you nonetheless, Miss Fairy.
Drink up, lovelies.
Sorry about this letter, but I'm worried about High. And he also been looking too high. He has been sleeping barely. You know, can you check on him as earlier when you got a minute? Or don't. I hate your boss! I love it. He's just like, yeah, please do this. Or don't. I don't care. I'm not, you're not under me. I can't control you at all.
Bye-bye.
Onwards, fireball. I don't need to be here. I just realized. Let's see. So I need 3,000, so I need to save at least that. Outside of that, I can buy whatever I want. So for example, I can't buy this yet, but I could. I could, that's the main thing. Archie and cabbage stew, pepper cream penne, Jensen's temptation, and ice cream. Well, that's why I'll do that. Do this as well. I get really worried. We've been looking all this time and still haven't found her. Don't we should ask at the temple. Yeah, send out a search party. I know, but do you really think they'll bother with something like this? What do you mean? You don't think she's important enough? No, that's not what I meant. I was trying to be realistic here. Sorry, maybe I could help. Who are you? Don't just butt into our business. Riona. It's true. Oh, we should probably calm down. Yeah, you're right. We don't get anywhere by berating each other. Sorry I snapped at you. My daughter's been missing since morning. That's why I was so on edge. Sorry to hear that. We don't know what happened. Could have been a kidnapping, or she could have left her own free will. There's no way she would leave the house on her own. That's what you think. Just because you think something does not mean it's true. It does not mean at all that it is true. I mean, after all, I might be doing something, I might do something like tomorrow, so that like one person in particular can see something. Because I know for a fact that like, if I had known that this was a thing, I would have actually tried harder to go get this done. But I didn't, and so therefore I don't. But there is a workaround, basically, by like me making something and completely destroying it. So, yeah. It is what it is. There's no way she would leave. She knows she's fair. She wouldn't go outside all by herself. What? What's not fair? The fact that you're at like what? 3. You're at like. The fact that you're 27 points away from it. No, actually, you don't need 30. You need 27. Because you forget. Unless I go and make it, unless I make it higher. It's 69,696. Oh. Wait. I'm also dumb. I'm also dumb. You need 57. You need 57 points, actually. Cause yeah, like I was also doing the math wrong. But yeah, you need like 7 to go get the ending number as 6. That will put you at 69,646. And then, like I said, you need to 9, so it's 50. So yeah, 57. And yes, I'm not going to lower it to like RP is 6. It stays as to effectively have 69 at the entirety. Yes, she's a secret child, but we can't rule it out as a possibility. Oh, my dear Rachel, I hope you're okay out there. May I ask what she looks like? You're gonna look for her. Thank you, that is very kind of you. Our daughter's name is Rachel. We have a portrait of her here. Yeah, you could use to look for her. We'll search as much as we can too. Please let us know as soon as possible when you find her, okay? Oh, you're looking for someone? Oh no, girl's kind of missing. That's awful. Sure, portrait. That's her? No, actually, I just saw her. This was those kids who are always playing in the snow in the child's car. No, that's alright. I didn't get to see where they were going. Sorry. Well, if you find us soon, all the best. Oh, what do you want? Oh, you're looking for someone? Show the portrait. I've seen that face before. The other thing is I can't remember where. Sorry about that. Oh, it's a solid group of youngins heading towards the temple. Where's that gonna, yeah, I know her. Why you would ask, duh? Why you would go over there to that temple to ask the people? I have no idea. Here at least makes sense. Valuable end of Eden. LXXXV Infinity. Final countdown makes it sound like something's ending though. Frosty area, cool. Oh man, they're not here today. I'm gonna show them how to make it my legendary Super Snowman Deluxe as well. What's up with you? Go to the portrait. You wanna further go in the picture? Sorry, I don't think I've seen her before. You might find something else for those kids though. Those two are bringing to describe me. Well, I said always, but they're not here today. I wonder where they got to. Because that's all I know. Better have them know. The rituals with the group of kids. They're heading to the temple. Check it around there first. Who are you? I'm looking for a Rachel. Oh. I don't know her. Who's Rachel? We're not friends with her, Rachel. Don't look at me, I'm not stealing anything. We got something to do. Can we go now? Sus. What? You should see the big snowman she made. What, they say are playing? Yeah, see, that's obviously a lie. Yeah, I'm playing with her because she's hiding in the secret snow hut, duh. Oh. Oh my gosh, she just gave them away. Hey, that's you tricked us. I did nothing! Y'all spilled everything all on your own. You gotta tell them they've been found out. Yeah, come on. What do you think I can teleport before you guys? There is just a snake outside. Try to go around hard. There's a one freaking weird side quest. Richard, bad news. The girl has found out that you're hiding here. Sorry, we'll find you, somewhere else to hide. Okay. Where else is there to go? Oh, you again. Let me talk to Rachel. Let me say, we're not gonna let you in. Hold on. Rachel? Your president asked me to find you. They did say someone. It was interesting. Let's see, I had a feeling they would be searching for you. What made you sneak away from home? I wanted to prove a point to my parents. I wanted to see that I'm a kid outside the house and could run around and play just fine. So it really seems that way. It was a long ago when I just stayed in bed for a day. Yeah, is that just a bit of exercise? And now you don't anymore? Yeah, I'm a lot better now thanks to the medication. But even still, my parents won't let me go outside. They're too overprotective. I guess they're worried about her, but keeping her aside all the time isn't good for her either. Bear. That's how I became friends with Eddie and the others. I looked out the window and saw them playing outside every day. It was so much fun. Let's sneak out of the house and ask to play with them. I was really kind of surprised. This girl, we didn't know came to play with us out of the blue. She played with us secretly for a while, but not for long. When her parents found out, they got even stricter. I tried to listen to my parents stay at home, but I just really wanted to play with my friends somewhere. I had enough of staying at home and staring out the window. You still shouldn't run away from home. I know, that's why I'm going back now. No, Rachel, you can't. Well, I can't hide here anymore. There's someone else died. I have no choice. Don't come along with me, you guys. I don't want you to get in trouble for my selfish actions. We're here for you. Let's all go talk to them together. Yeah, there's should be heroes out of Viago. No, that won't work. My parents are going to be so angry. But Rachel... I think they're right. Really? Why? So your parents will understand you. I don't know if I can. Don't worry, let's just do it. Yeah, I want to keep playing with Rachel and lots. Let's just tell them. Guys. Alright, I'm gonna talk to him. Let's go back to my parents. Yep, here you go. Wait a minute, back code 3000 grill. Hey, pleasure doing business with you. I'll see you whenever you're ready. Just say the word. My name's Bracco, by the way. Try not to forget it. Where's we have Bracco? The Avengers subclass. Long range physical attack uses skills to switch between dealing fire and ice damage. Ready to go? Yeah, ready. Okay, let's move. Wait, we're going right this second? Yep, the secret store runs pretty different. There's a small underground passage that runs just above it. Huh? Isn't that dangerous? You knew it would be. That's why you're here, right? Besides, we can't hope to get anywhere without facing a little danger. Wait a second. There's no way the order wouldn't find that tunnel right away. No, don't worry. Nobody in the order knows about this route. I think it was made by the people planning to rebel against the order. Talking like that. That is now long dead, though. I know what use it now anyway. The only place looks like glass anymore. Either they did suspect someone sneaking in here. I think they would be too scared to follow them and find out. Did you say collapse at 80 moment? I'm sure that's just a turret. Braga said he uses this all the time, so I'm sure it's safe enough. The girl's got a point there. Let's go. Upgrade enemy is cool. And by that I mean literally just rescanning the enemies. We're here. That was easier than expected. That's because I'm always running around in here. And of us would be a word for in for a word of hurt, though. A word of hurt. We should hurry. You're right, though. Frank, okay, how you feel what we paid you to do. What do you mean? Wait, if I remember right, it was your friend that paid me. Well, I'll speak on Mars' behalf. Sure, what she said. So, see? Oof. Don't worry. You're getting your money's worth. Either way, I also got my own business with the emergency site. Don't slow me down. As I also just refused to go and give him anything. Partly as he is also like literally the worst one.
That was a good workout.
Oh, I have no other ways.
Let's get this over with.
Cool. I got my repair pick back. Let me show you guys. Dry could be summer. Yeah, sure, I'll break into this. Yeah, it's trying to break. It's gonna break the ice, but big shards really good. Let's decrease. From the ice, you see the gold ore. Oh yeah, right now you photon ray, the increased lightning damage. I mean, I could go for that. Fell off in the wrong way.
Are you really going to fight it?
Yes and no. Find it enough so that it shows up in my encyclopedia? Yes. Yes, I will. But will I actually go out and murder it? No. No, I could go. I'd definitely go and murder that. Like, this is not gonna be that hard to murder. That's getting there, but not quite. That again, same thing. That's at least closer, but not really.
Let's get this over with. That was a good workout. It's over.
Just sure, I'll drink the cool and fresh.
Are you really going to fight it?
No, Evo, shut up. Fuck you, but don't God say it.
I'll do my best.
What is it? This is some big one. And they're not friends. What kind is that? Some kind of mystery instinct? You say that. They need to be where they are if we want to go any further.
Let's get this over with.
That is a terrifying fight. Base 2? Base 3? We did. No, we haven't yet. God! This is good. What is it? We probably should don't have the time to stand around and discuss it. Oh, this side seems fair. Goes for his friends for help, huh? Who thought it was this popular? Is this it for us? Stand aside. Hello, Sharika? Who's there? You should work on your manners. It's you. When I told you there were intruders, when I was told there were intruders, I didn't expect them to be you. Why are you here? We have business with the Sea Slave. The Sea Slave, you're up to something, aren't you? This is Sharika. Regardless of what it is, they have no permission to be here. Let's catch them to put them to trial. Right. Permission and permission. You guys never get tired of listening to yourselves? Where do you guys get off anyway? Are you the Grand Keepers of the Sea Slave or something? We are not. The Sea Slave is beyond all human understanding. Watches over us and all we do. What primitive notion? Do you think it's some sort of god? You know God doesn't exist, right? Oh, those are fighty words, Arya. Yeah, might want to have just, you might want to have not said that. Sure, it will be real someday. Then what will we do when the scales are ripped from your eyes? This is true. It's evidence or is to capture the truths. You're right. Understood. Take them away. Be at the Inquisition. Bring the prisoners over here. Did we really treat prisoners suspiciously back then? All we did was enter the cave. This is all theatrics. They're just making an example of us. I can't stay cooped up in a place like this. And where's Brecca? I'd like to wait for 1 second he's gone. This was revered excellency, Sigvia Patriarch of Archie. So that's the Patriarch. He's the reason we're in this mess. Isn't that sure he could be beside him? I wonder what she's singing. Silent! Oh, blessed stone of seasons, in your grace we judge these lost souls, as the sea slave does desire. Those who increase or lay out their sins. Heroes, these sins were operating within the divine sea slave cave. They were tried for the defilement of such a hologram. Footprints indicate their intention was to reach the center of the cave. the seat of the Stone of Seasons. These are no ordinary events. It is believed their intentions were indeed evil in nature. I see. A question to the accused. What are you hoping to achieve at the center of the divine sea slide cave? Omar, we'll have to be careful how to choose the answer. I mean, we definitely can't say that. I'll say to rescue a Great Fairy. You essentially creatures lived alongside the Stone of Seas, so we do not know about. Maybe we are being fed the delusions of Megalomaniac. That in itself is another great sin. Oh, great. The guilt sees evident. Let us call upon the witnesses who can testify the weight of the defendant's sins. Call today the first witness. I saw it all, I saw it all. They're whispering and screaming in the shadows. And they were about, their nearabouts up and vanished once their discussion was done. Sped up to go and realize whatever awful deeds they had planned, no doubt. That's everything I saw. Counterpoint 1? You never heard any conversation? 2? Oh, we never actually discussed any sort of plans. It was the person I'm thinking of, like, I would probably have mentioned that, like, yeah, if it's the person I'm thinking of, they literally just offered to sell me something. And then since I couldn't afford it, they just casually left. Next witness to the stand. I was scared of the advanced seats like cave. They were present when the surgery began. But I'm the intruder. Sarah confessed right then and there. Well, that point I kinda can't deny it. That one I can't deny. I have no answer for that one. To be able to confess without any hesitation from the absence of guilt. Truly wicked indeed. That's all I'd say. I finally let us come forward. Pretty before I was sinned. It was when I dropped the my flow into you that I witnessed the sinners. The criminals found it. From what I hear, they wanted one for themselves. If I ever returned, then I could only assume they intended to steal. That's the end of my account. What's going on? They're bending the truth in order to paint us as some other villain. The truth or the depths of the sins are far worse than we could possibly imagine. You're having sense. Yes, my child. Should we not allow the sinners a chance to defend themselves against these accusations? Remove us and simply assume everything the witnesses have said is true. There shall be no need. Or do you believe the word of sinner are to weigh more than that of a custodian that flows in Dogenia? With all due respect, a flow of Dogenia should not change someone's social standing. Nor do I believe it should absolve anyone of their sin. Shrika, you are tired. Please rest once the Inquisition is concluded. Is that what is over its verdict? Yes, the sins of these criminals are abundantly clear. Not content enough to defile sacred ground, they choose to cast suspicion and petty theft. There's one punishment for those beyond the Holy Mother's mercy. Execution. You can't. That is totally a lie. That is totally a lie. Cause like that second guy, we kinda did what they said. Lie. Like, I'm not even going to deny that we did that one. Like... So since I can't... I don't want to lie. So I'm not going to say that. So I have to say that. Time to fight the court. To the dungeons with you. I hate this game. At a certain point, after all this is said and done, I need to go and literally make a compilation of all the times I've ranted about this game. While playing this game, at least. Because I know that I've ranted about it with several other games, and I do not remember them at the time. Me and Garth are quite their experience, by the way. I don't mean to come across as naive. But execution means they're going to kill us, right? Does that have a different meaning in this age? Anyway, I'm gonna die like this. I never make it back to my own time after all. Gotta find a way out. I used to still have a ton of jailbreak moves, but somehow I don't think that will help. The odds are not in our favor. Now this kind of day I can't help but wish I spent more time with my mom and dad. Weren't you close to your family? Still, that wasn't close to him. Still, that's a strange way to stress at a time like this. Oh, whatever. We're probably going to die here anyway. Who are you call a family? Not even in my time. They were both researchers. Of course, it was only natural that I ended up being a researcher too. It was even held as some kind of child prodigy. Although that in and of itself is a better memory. There are some who could say I only wrote on my, there would be some who would say I only wrote on my parents' coattails. So it's not that we weren't close, I just kind of distanced myself from them. Even though we used to go on family vacations, do all kinds of fun things together when I was small. What kind of things do you do for fun? Well, I didn't have much time for that kind of stuff as I got older, since I was always doing research. I still remember going to the theme parks as family when I was younger. Our patio on a roller coaster, seeing the lights on the closing parade. It was like some magical dream world. I was already pestering my parents to ride the same coaster over and over. Then I refused to leave when the park closed. I even climbed to the top tower. My mom was so mad. Those are the only happy childhood memories I have. They're what kept me from going and they're what kept me going even after that horrible disaster. What was that disaster? It was guy who was like Kickstarter the death of our planet. I had to research a way to fix it. That's why it's so important for me to get back to my own time, you see? I can't die here. There must be something we can do about that prison guard. Punch him! So you're up for you're up for execution too, eh? There are others being executed too? Yep. I think the plan is to execute all the worst offenders in one fell swoop. If you plan, if you'll excuse the plan. One fell swoop. So do they use the guillotine or should we expect the gallows? Okay, I know. That's all the keys. That's all I know is you get taken to the Divine Sea Slide Cave. What? Speaking of which, there's been a lot of your type kind of turning up recently. Give me all this extra work to do. It's been this way ever since Temple Indulgina was established. Things were nice and quiet before. Temperance flower. What is that anyway? The flows indulgina? Oh, that's in the name. Indulgence. It is also where of any sin they may have committed. According to the patriarch, quietus came about because humans are horribly sinful creatures. So he's basically the Catholic Church, and he's basically just selling indulgences. That's literally what's going on here. Got it. But beware of the flow of indulgina. We can absolve ourselves of those sins and keep that dreadful season at bay. That's absurd. I suppose everyone here believes in that not megalomaniacal nonsense. If you call it the delusions, you're wrong. The preacher has a oracle. They speak only the truth. Which is exactly what someone with megalomania tendencies was like. Jeez. I wish someone was on me of this idiot. What do you say? Nothing, I'll talk to myself. You know, if you just accepted his truth and were flow judges, you wouldn't be in this situation, right? I bet you want one now, don't you? We don't need anything like that. Remember, lying is a sin. Let's see your eyes. You want to flow in Jesus. And here I am in position to help. Yeah, I actually got a fair few of them. I'll be willing to give you one. For a price. They're going for cheap, mind you. You'd be able to overturn your death penalty if you had one to hand. So what you... Nope. 60 again. Sapphire isn't worth it. Ah. Bro, where the hell have you been? I should be asking you the same thing. You know you're dealing with order missionaries, right? There's no use in sticking around if one of them crosses your path, or you end up here. How do you get in here? I don't go that far. I just heard your familiar voice echo through the underground passage. Is that near? Yep, looks like my guess about being bit by order insurgents was right on the money after all. It's connected to this very dungeon. I didn't even know those really existed until now anyway. So glad you're here. You're a pretty good escort, yeah. The deal was to take you all the way to the seaside, remember? You get what you pay for. There's anything around here any longer. I'll say it's time for a prison break. We cleared the dungeon. What now? Huh? Whoa. Is this it? Is the passage fire collapsing? Alright, calm down. I am calm! We're fine. That road came from somewhere near the surface. That's right, I have a holy comet. Let's go take a look. Oh my, isn't that Duxa over that way? Oh, they're absolutely right. I didn't see an avalanche like that. Since they over the Brazil, great calamity will befall Duxa. The Oracle saved us. The Oracle's predictions about a great calamity came true. The Oracle, huh? The Oracle, the Matriarch's right. Come, we should get baptized as well. Yeah, you're right. That seems was getting just what you wanted. I just everyone in the Holy City will be walking around with one of those flows in Diogenes. What's with the red one you're wearing? That's alright, same thing. You seem to know a great deal about them back in the dungeon. I thought you had business with the seaside. I'm not prying into your business, so maybe you shouldn't pry into the business of others. My duties are done for the day. I'm going back to my house. If you wish to return to the seaside, then call on me another day. He's hiding something. But we can deal with that later. For now, let's see as he's saying split up. Watch out! You found her! My dad, sorry for worrying you. Never mind that, are you okay? Hey, where? My poor baby, are you in pain? Let's go and get you some rest. But wait, I want to talk to you about something. What is it, Rachel? Can't wait till we get home. Please hear Rachel out. Rachel, it's about these kids you're with. Yes. The thing is, Mom and Dad, I made friends. They made a lot to me. They were kind enough to let me join their group and play with me. Rachel. Okay now, see? I've been out all this time and I didn't have feed or anything. I know you're worried about me, but I can't stay home and just stare outside the window forever. I want to play outside with my friends. I know how you feel, sweetie, and it's true you're a lot better now. What if something happens to you outside? Well, there's no one to protect you if you faint suddenly when you're playing. That's not true. We're here for Rachel. That's what friends are for. Whatever happens, we'll be there to help her out. Aw, guys. So please, Rachel's mom and dad, please let Rachel play outside. She'll be fine with such good friends. On one condition. Yeah? As long as you come by our curfew. As long as you can stick to it, then you can go play outside. Yes, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Still not sure about it, to be honest, but I'll give you kids a chance. Thank you, Rachel's mom. Isn't that great, Rachel? Yay! We owe you one. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for finding our dear Rachel. It was the first time she opened up to us like that. Was that you were doing too, by any chance? I wouldn't be mad if it was. Yes. I stepped her along, that's all. I see. They always say that your children grow up before you know it. Our little Rachel was no exception. Yeah, guys, Rachel's parents say it's okay, so let's play. I want to go make snow angels. Me too. I want to make a snowman. Yay, snowman! It was your mother now, kids, but I know I'll be willing to power but you know I would be telling your parents about today, don't you? Eep. You know you probably shouldn't have gone high-end by yourselves without telling an adult, no matter what your reasons were. I know, please don't tell my parents. Oh no, I'm in so much trouble. But just for today, I'll make an exception. Let's see the rest of the kids, Rihanna. Yes, let's go home. Thank you, Dad. Make the most of this time with your friends, but be sure to, but make sure you come back home, alright? Yes, Dad. Yeah, that's all that's the old man's permission. And let's have a snowball fight. Yeah. Come on, Rachel. Cool. I didn't know my backpack was full. But we take those, I guess. Ooh. Actually, I probably want to go get that next. Well, actually, I probably will want to get this and then go for that. Since I already have this passive, since I already have this passive and I don't see any, like, healing. Like, in theory, I should be able to have the access to the 8 panels. The main thing that's keeping me as an issue from that is I need 3 more closest emo. Till I get the 3 more closely emo, I kinda can't do it, essentially. So, yeah. So I'm now waiting the next letter from Sarah's and emo. Yeah, I kinda don't have anything else.
See you later.
To get a day off. The bartender has let me take a day off. He told me that to use doing what I want to do. I want to talk to you, Mar. We gotta start about everything. Maybe this time of the year. I'll wait for you at the beach. I know the quest, but I don't have much time, so I'll keep this short. Please bring me 2 release from the Sonic Kit. Thanks again for your help. I can't believe this will happen after everything we've done. I fear they must be kidding. Now that I like to play outdoors with everyone, the amount of stuff I can talk about at home has grown far more and more. Like what I talk to my friends about, or what kind of games we play. We talk about it all. I'm so happy to to keep it a secret for so long. I've learned that being able to communicate is a really important thing. So there's so much for looking out for Jade and me. I'm so happy I get to see him do that. I was sure I'd never get a chance. We get some time. Nobody can come to them again. Jade's memory is still having it come back, but I'll never give up. Wait. Took that long for this? The little girl got it to me like the next day. What you mean that this chick couldn't do it in like what, 3 days?
Looks like some crops are ready for harvest.
But yeah. Anyway, after I harvest all of this, I should probably go and sleep. I'll be real. Like, don't worry. I'm probably just gonna be playing a bunch of wheat, essentially. Maybe a bunch of other things, depending on what I have left. Cause yeah, I'm mainly just trying to fill out the fairy orders, essentially. Like, that's been my main goal, essentially. But yeah, I definitely don't want to spend too long just kind of like doing the outro stuff, because like I still have the stream that I plan to do tomorrow. But yeah, like definitely is like I will very much admit that it's like, is it technically a bit better than what I thought? Okay, cool. Like, will I go and say, that, well, yeah, like, will I recommend this game? Still, that's a no. That still is a no. I would still not recommend this game. However, that said, uh, I, I do have a little bit more. Like, I do have a little bit more of respect for this game, but yeah, that's just such a low bar. That's such a low bar of something that it might as well just not even have existed. I'll be real. It might as well not even have existed, essentially. Because, like, to me, this, this really just kind of like, yeah, it's there. But yeah, I'm probably going to plant a bunch of more corn and grass, essentially, because I need them, basically. More specifically, Kes needs them. But yeah. I don't think I can really do a lot more than, like, just that, essentially. Actually, I could probably see if I go and gain, like, some islet melons and local nuts. But yeah, like, is this game enjoyable? Like, at the point that I have now gotten to, I would like to say, yeah, it is a bit enjoyable, but also at the same time, it's like, do I... Oh dear God. Anyway, as I was saying, uh, like, is it enjoyable due to, like, all the stuff that I've done on this game now? Like, it 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 is a bit better. Like I'm not gonna necessarily say like there's nothing truly redeeming, but there's something truly redeeming. Like, I'm sorry to anybody that likes this game. I am sorry to anybody that essentially is like, yeah, no, like I should be less harsh on this game. It's like, I mean, like, part of the reason that I am so harsh on this game and why I criticize this game so much is the fact that this game essentially, for the amount that I went and paid, or for the price that they're asking for this game, and basically, like, I am sorry, but like, this game is not at all the type of game that I'd be expecting for the price that it is. And like, that's to me kind of sad. Like, that's the thing that is probably like why I criticize this game like so much more than like anything else. Because it's like, whenever I play a game, I always want to feel like I'm getting my money's worth, essentially. So like 100% orange juice, it's like really my only criticism of the game. Like the only criticism I can even remotely think of for 100% orange juice is just literally like they literally have you spend $7 to go and use their servers. Or so basically like $7 to play online, which by technicality it's a one-time $7 fee. So it's like, kind of dislike that, but like I'm not gonna complain too much about essentially like oh hey yeah like if you want to play our game online, just pay us like $7 and then we're good. But otherwise we'll let you play for free if you don't mind like being in offline mode. But yeah, like I guess that's probably the main thing. But yeah. Let's see if these are here. Yeah, I should have been checking on those a bit more. Yeah, let's see, so I did all that stuff in by 11 a.m. Well, 11:10 a.m. For the 7th. But yeah, like, you're really telling me that a girl got a letter to me over the course of the day, and a different girl could not go get a letter to me over the course of like what? Like literally 3? Because they had the 8th, they had the 9th, then they had the 10th. And like they literally didn't get it on any one of those days. The little girl had only the 11th to where I could see it. And she got it to me on the 11th. The other trick she took till the 11th to literally just kept get it to me. What the heck? Wow, that chick is kind of sad. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Tomorrow I will be playing with several people. So yeah, that should be fun. And essentially, so like I'm definitely starting to plot a couple of things because like I do know about some plans I have towards the end of the month, so I won't be available at a certain day. But yeah, should definitely be interesting, or an interesting set. So, like I said, really need to go and get a shout out command for this one. But yeah. Shining might join us. They might not. Who knows, really? Really, everybody is just kind of like, yeah, if they show up, they show up. If not, oh well. I'll go wait and see. Like whether or not I'm gonna do something, I will wait and see on. Like whether or not I do something else, essentially, or rather, whether or not I'm gonna do a very specific thing tomorrow. It will depend on one, is Kess there? 2, is Shining there? Basically, because like, if all of them are there, then yeah. Oh dear God, what the frick are you meaning? As far as I know, there's only plans as for the 28th. What the frick are you worried about? Literally, if there's any plans for tomorrow, involving other things, I literally have not gotten told at this point. As far as I know, the plan is literally to just like tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, to go and be joined by hopefully by Shining and also by Castralia. We'll see about whether or not those two. I mean, fair on that, but like, for the most part, I still did. I had the typical stuff like in the morning where it's like on Sunday I'll be doing the speed run on essentially as decided by chat for the birthday subathon. That'll be at 10 a.m. on Sunday, and then I'll be hosting a server campaign at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern that day as well. So yeah, like as far as I know, that's the only plans. Plans for like next week. Sorry, for like the rest of this week. If you want to see more Harvestella, I will be back for that on the 21st at the at 10 p.m. Um, Now I'll bring this up a little bit next week as well, but as I mentioned, I'm gonna be gone the 28th, so I'll be moving Harvestella to the Wednesday, and everything else is just kind of like probably not going to be happening, but like we might see. I just don't expect it to be happening. So like as far as I know, I don't. So I'm not really putting anything on the schedule for like the other days. But yeah, like I said, I need to. I'm basically gonna get up and do something in about like let's see. Yeah, I'm about 8 hours until I stream next. So yeah, I probably should start going to sleep just a tad, just a tad. Like, I feel like that would be a good idea. Just a tad there. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, that's the stuff that I planned. So I do hope you all enjoyed seeing me go through Harvestella. I do hope to see you all for the Georgia Farm tomorrow. And then like if I don't see it for the Georgia Farm tomorrow, as we go and do some other things that might have gotten added in 1.6. I don't know if this was added in 1.6. As far as I know, there like I assumed this was actually in stuff in well, I assumed that this was in the earlier updates. It's just that I never thought to check. So yeah, like if it was, I just never noticed, or that like it just was something that was done. So, I'm gonna be exploring it now. Well, I'm gonna be exploring it tomorrow. Should be interesting. And I'll probably see about getting Kez as and Shining to go and do it as well if they're early enough. But yeah, we'll see. Uh, However, I will ultimately see everyone when I next see you all.